Hey, it's Dr. Sebastian Gonzalez again from Performance Place Sports Care. This is an exercise today on a concept of what we call centralization of the ball and socket of the hip to keep it centered in cases of hip impingement in baseball players. And this is not only in regards to rehab, but also prevention as well. Now, this is just one of the many exercises we use at our facility, and we're going to supply you actually with the rest of those in the link description below, so go ahead and check those out. They should be in a playlist. This exercise is called the single leg bridge, very easy to accomplish. And again, the idea is that we want to work the muscles around the femoral head. So keeping that ball and socket together, or again, this concept of centralization. Centralization, again, if you don't understand it, I strongly suggest checking the video link out below. In the description, we will show you in one video the concept of centralization. Now, this one again, the single leg bridge, I'll make sure that I'm in the camera view. It's pretty easy to do, but there are some things that people do actually, they make mistakes on it. So one side up, one side down, you're going to drive and keep this area here basically flush like a plank, holding for about 5 seconds and then descending. There should be a controlled descent, and what I've seen on people a lot of times is actually they just like to drop down. Now, the concept of eccentric controller, controlling the muscles in the descending or lengthening contractions, is something that we're going to want to do in this rehab to get the most out of it. Another mistake I typically see is hyperextension of the lumbar spine or the low back. What this will look like, if I roll my shirt up, you can see my back right now is not flush against the ground. And also too, something you can see if you're someone else observing, and say your young player, do this, you want to look at their rib cage. If the rib cage is flared, then you want to have them tuck it down, almost like you're in Bloodsport movie and the guy's dropping a coconut from the roof or the top of the palm tree. They should be ready at all times. So keeping this rib cage down, keeping the trunk straight, driving through the butt cheek and the hamstring, holding for 5, and then descending. Again, if there's any hamstring cramping, you can move the foot out or forward or back towards your butt. Sometimes it helps in either direction. And this is the basics of this exercise. Now, we typically insert this exercise into a small circuit, and a circuit is where there's multiple exercises, one after another, and then you repeat them. The reason we do this is to give those muscles a little bit of a break while we're still doing something productive. Now, in our rehab circuits, we typically address the front of the hip, the back of the hip, and the trunk or the torso or the core. And all these are important, and the trunk or torso is very important for providing a stable platform for basically the hip muscles to do their job and to keep that ball and socket centralized to protect your player. Now, usually the circuit should take about 15 to 25 minutes, and it depends on how specific you make it and what else you add. Now, we do have a PDF available for you guys with some nice pictures and descriptions, reps, sets, times, and so on, to make it very easy and seamless for you to implement something like this, mainly from a preventative standpoint. But if you look at it, you'll see what type of rehab you'll probably get when you go into a rehab facility. Now, don't forget to share this with your teammates. If you learned anything from it, it'll make them better players, it'll improve their longevity, or if you're even confused about the concept of centralization, please thumbs up, share the video. It'll be helpful along the way.